Behold, we are yet this day in our captivity.
Say, behold, we are yet this day in the places where we were brought as slaves. Our ancestors did never leave, go on a plane or ship and say, okay, we're getting back now because we're free. We're still here.
Where thou hast scattered us.
God scattered us for what?
For a reproach and a curse.
Reproach and a cause. Because being in the Caribbean, for us, is a cause. But we say, oh, land of sand and sea and beaches is a cause. Read.
And to be subject to payment.
To be subject to what?
And to be subject to payment.
Light bill, water bill, fuel bill, grocery bill,
that's right.
Passage bill, right. Every bill. Straight to the point because I know you're busy. So I'm hitting straight to the point. Deuteronomy 22 and read.
Deuteronomy chapter 22 and verse 5. The woman
which you are, princess,
shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man.
Should not wear what belongs to a man.
Neither shall a man put on a woman's garment.
Neither shall men put on woman's clothes.
For all that do so are abomination unto the Lord thy God.
So what do you think that's talking about?
Well, people you wear what they want.
No, what you think the Bible talking about? That's what people wear. What God said.
I don't know.
Alright, I know you understand. One more sis. One more. I know you understand it too. Woman shouldn't wear pants, man shouldn't wear dress. I know you understand it. Habakkuk chapter 2 and verse 18. Here it is.
Habakkuk chapter 2 and verse 18.
Read.
What profited the graven image?
You say, what profit is the graven image?
That the maker thereof had graven it.
That the maker thereof had graven it.
The molten image.
A molten image.
And the teacher of lies.
And the teacher of lies. Guess what we're talking about right now? The cross around your neck.
That's right.
There's a graven image, a molten, no, the cross. Around your neck. The cross that they use and murder Jesus Christ.
That's right.
Capital punishment. Why we wearing it now? We're doing for we. It's a teacher of lies. You know how come with the cross say? White Jesus. Jesus ain't white.
That's right.
In the Bible, Jesus is a black man. Read it real quick with the sister here how black Jesus is. Let the sister here how black Jesus is in the Bible.
Revelation chapter 1 verse 1. The revelation of Jesus Christ.
The revealing of Jesus Christ because it was hidden. Verse 14.
His head and his ears were white like wool.
So he get white color hair, but the texture is wool like a sheep. The only race of people with that kind of hair is us, Negroes. Read.
As white as snow.
Fully white.
And his eyes was a flame of fire.
So Jesus' eyes were red like a flame of fire. The scripture said his eyes shall be red with wine. Read.
And his feet.
John said when they look at Jesus' feet,
like unto fine brass.
They look like the color of brass. What color is brass? Kind of goldish brown, right? Read.
As if they're born in a furnace.
But he say he looks so dark, he looked like he was burnt in a furnace. So if his feet are burnt, what color is the rest of the body? Same burn, black. So, who is this? Church have it and says Jesus. Jehovah's Witness walk around with it and says Jesus. Seventh-day Adventists have it says Jesus. Who the hell is this guy? His name is Cesar Borgia, the son of Pope Alexander VI of Rome. This is not Jesus. Jesus is a black man, and we are the Israelites. That is a depiction of Jesus Christ. That's what the Bible says he look like. You understand? Yeah, big man. The two questions for you. What's the nationality? Vincent. What color is Jesus? Don't know. So, you see, just like I say, you don't know for the color of Jesus. I also know you don't know the nationality when you tell me it's a Vincent. Because where Vincent come from? Vincent. But the people in St. Vincent as Vincent, what is their history? Where are they from originally? Africa. Which part? I don't know. What do the Bible say about that? Isaiah 1 and 3. Read.
Isaiah chapter 1 and verse 3.
Read.
The ox knoweth his owner.
The ox, a cattle know his owner.
And the ass his master's grip.
A donkey know he live.
But Israel do it not know.
But the Israelites, they don't know what a God look like, nor do they know where they're from.
My people do it not consider.
And they don't consider it. They say, I'm a Vincent, I'm a Bajan, I'm a Guyanese, whatever. Teacher! No! Where did the Vincentians so-called come from to occupy this land? They came from Africa, right?
Yes.
What mode of transportation did they use to bring them in? Boats, ships. Read that in the Bible. God say, these people on the side did not listen to him, so you're gonna make something happen to them. Read.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
So I'm going to bring you into slavery, because Egypt is a Greek word. It means bondage or slavery. So he said, I'm going to bring you into slavery again. How?
With ships.
With ships. That happened to us. That happened to our foreparents. Slave ships got us over here. God said that happened to us because we did not listen to him. One of the ways we did not listen to God was keeping the Sabbath holy. Today's the Sabbath, we're keeping it holy. We're buying, we're selling, we're walking, we're cooking, we're doing whatever hell we want. Another thing to tell we as men, don't shave off a beard. In the Bible, but we're doing it. So he says, for disobedience, I'm going to punish you. Finish that scripture.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships by the way whereof I speak unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again, and there ye shall be sold unto your enemies.
So when the slave ships dock in ST.VINCENT, Barbados, Trinidad, St. Kitts, Guyana and so forth, you're going to be sold unto your enemies.
For bondmen,
for slave men,
and bondwomen,
and slave women,
and no man shall buy you.
And nobody could redeem you and help you get out of this situation here. Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, Marcus Garvey, all of them tried to rise up, fight black people, they kill all of them. Joseph Chateau, all of them tried. Look at where we still be. Because remember, this place was a slave plantation. They took out the chains and they were just walking around on the plantation now and say we're free. If we're free, why we never leave and go back home? We are not free. We still slaves. Let the Bible show you that. Give me Baruch. I know you gotta go. I'll give one more scripture. Let the Bible show you that you're not free. Baruch 3:28.
You don't get how much prayer don't give me.
You could do a fly mission yourself, not true? You could do a fly mission with your mountain down there. Read.
Baruch chapter 3 and verse 8. Behold, we are yet this day in our captivity.
Say, behold, we are yet this day in the places where we were brought as slaves. Our ancestors did never leave, go on a plane or ship and say, okay, we're getting back now because we're free. We're still here.
Where thou hast scattered us.
God scattered us for what?
For a reproach and a curse.
Reproach and a curse. Because being in the Caribbean, for us is a curse. But we say, oh, land of sand and sea and beaches is a curse. Read.
And to be subject to payment.
To be subject to what?
And to be subject to payment.
Light bill, water bill, flow bill, grocery bill,
that's right,
passage bill,
right.
Every bill. You get a license, you don't go take a test. Every year you still have to pay. You want to tell me, if me not pay, me going to forget how to drive. Then I buy the vehicle, I need a car license, I need insurance, I need this, I need that, I need this, and then on top of that, VAT. So God say, in these places where we're going to scatter you, you're going to have a lot of bills because you don't listen to me. And guess what we're going to do? Try to fight against God. Work and work hard, thinking we're going to make enough money to pay these bills. But God say what? No matter what, these costs is going to be upon you forever until you start listening. Teacher! So you have to start listening to God. You understand? So, you is an Israelite brother. We're not Vincent Sean. There's a name with the white man give it. Remember, you ever watch a movie? I think it's 12 Years a Slave or Roots, one of them with Kunta Kinte. And the man say, what's your name? And he beat him and he say, Kunta. And the man beat him until he said, Toby. You must look at that movie, 12 Years a Slave and take your name. And whip him until he take your English name. That's what they did to all of us. What's your son name? Who? Wickham. That's a white man name. We ain't about Wickham.
Heard that before.
Yeah, that only saying that it's property of Master Wickham. That's property of Master Cater, it's property of Master Kittels and so on and so forth. Now we have to dash with them thing then. Your mind have to change. You have to change your mind, bro. So you have to look into it and say, wait, what's going on here? We have to wake up. We have to wake up. Wake up and take back our mind. They have our mind, you know. Guess what they give? We have phone and TV. And take our mind from we.
Welcome up! Teacher!
Phone and TV and take our mind. You understand? But we get a website and the file. Here's where you like this guys. We on YouTube, we on Facebook, everything. The number, the family, everything. You understand?
What is a nation? Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is men leading by example. Nation is women's support. Nation is children with role models. Nation is unity.